Alright guys, I tried something crazy. I gave myself just one day to make my own Five Nights at Freddy's style game, completely from scratch. That means coding, UI, 3D, jump scares, all in 24 hours. Did I actually pull it off? Let's find out. Step 1 was the foundation. I set up the Unity project, created 3 core scenes: menu, office, and jump scare. This gave me the skeleton I'd use to swap between game states later. Then came the office, just a basic space with a desk, walls, and 2 doorways. Everything's placeholders at this point, just cubes and planes, but it gave me the player space I needed. Next, I built the core UI, a clock that starts at 12 a.m., a power counter at 100%, and a placeholder tablet screen for the security cameras. This might not look exciting, but it's what makes the game actually playable. Without feedback, you'd have no idea if you're surviving or just standing there waiting to die. Once that was in, I started on the night clock and power system. Every second that passes, the time updates. Every action, like using doors or lights, drains power. And of course, when the power hits 0, you're pretty much doomed. This was the first time the survive until 6 a.m. loop started working. From here, the game already had its core tension. Then it was time for the interactables. I scripted the door controller so you can open and close each door with a key press. The light controller works when you hold a button down, but of course, both drain your power. I also built the camera system, a simple tablet UI where you can switch between 2 or 3 security cameras. That's when the game really started to feel like FNAF. Animatronic AI drives the animatronic movement between rooms and triggers jump scares, while door controller and light controller manage the player's office interactions, and camera system lets you switch views on the tablet. Power system tracks energy usage for lights and doors, and screen blackout handles the events when power hits 0, making doors open and the animatronic attack unavoidable. Game Manager ties everything together, keeping track of nights, win and loss conditions, and player state. I play-tested placeholders to make sure all systems work together smoothly. Once the basics were working, I built out the animatronic AI. Just a placeholder cube at this stage, but it moves between rooms, and if it gets to your office, it jump scares you. This was probably the scariest moment of the whole build, because when it worked, I actually jumped. I playtested everything with placeholder models. Honestly, even with cubes and flat textures, the tension was real. That's when I knew I had something. After that, it was just a grind of polish and expansion, tweaking the power drain, refining the night cycle, making sure the cameras switch smoothly, and testing jump scares. It's not flashy to look at, but this is what makes the game actually playable. And here's the final build after a full day of work. My first attempt? I got wrecked. Losing is part of the fun, though. Every time I changed the camera or the animatronic moved, a TV static sound effect played, which gave it that extra creepy FNAF feel. There are still some corrections to make, little bugs to fix, UI tweaks, and balance changes. I always come back. That's the FNAF spirit. I always come back. I went back in and survived until 6 a.m. Victory! The game loop worked exactly as intended, all built in a single day with scripts like the power system, camera system, and animatronic AI tying it together. So yeah, That's my attempt at making a full FNAF game in just one day. Obviously, it's rough. I used placeholders for everything, but the systems are all here. Doors, lights, cameras, AI, jump scares, power management. This is just the beginning, though. I'm already working on updates, adding real models, and who knows, maybe I'll even put it on Steam. If you want to see part 2, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what animatronic you'd add. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.